What up? How's it going? So his ass got in trouble. He told him to be there at 8. We're going to see how Jimmy sort of does this because, that's a big law firm, important law firm, and you can't just not check in before you do something. Yeah, we cheering him on and all that. Yeah, but that's not how that works, right? If he didn't get in trouble, I'd be like, this show ain't real, right? But let's go ahead and start this. Motherfucker look tired than a motherfucker. The vet tried to patch him up. Too cold shit.
My husband and I scrimped and saved for so many years. We
It's
did
the
our
greatest.
best to build a nest
Turn
egg
towards
so
the
that
damn
we
camera,
wouldn't
old
be
lady.
a burden
Do
to
it.
our. Then one day they said all my money was gone. How could that be? Where did it all go?
Where?
If you were
So when exactly were you going to tell us about this experiment?
today, this morning, I admit I got a little ahead of myself, a little exuberant, and for that, I apologize. You hear that? Right there. That's the sound of victory.
Jimmy, stop selling.
And don't act like you don't see the problem here. You did an end run around us.
Exuberance is no excuse.
I thought I heard enthusiasm, so I took some initiative.
Some. Wow.
Yeah, so.
I fit in. I am here to help you and HHM win Sandpiper. That's all this was about.
Sandpiper's not what keeps the lights on around here.
We have clients who wouldn't want to be associated with this kind of this.
Suffice it to say, there's not a lot of love for you in the room at the moment. The vote is currently 2-1 to fire you for cause. However, I believe in second chances. But no, this is both strike one and strike two. Going forward, you can expect a great deal more scrutiny.
See, I hadn't even thought about that clients might see it as like, oh, this is beneath him. What kind of rinky-dink lawyers I got?
Please call me before you talk to Howard, okay? Bye.
Oh.
It's a simple question, Kim. Did you or did you not know about this commercial?
Yes. He showed it to me.
He showed it to you, and you didn't say anything to anyone.
No, I didn't.
You didn't think I deserved a heads up.
At the time, I didn't think it was necessary.
Well, you were wrong about that. We were caught flat-footed in front of our co-counsel, which I don't need to tell you, does not reflect well on HHM. Or on you.
Damn. The fact that he's bringing her down with him is like, because as they said, she vouched for him.
Tuco and me, that's her spot. He always sits facing out. Makes it look like it's a gangster thing, but I know it's just so he can keep an eye on his ride. Calls it his lie detector. That's why these things go all day.
Just the two of you? No extra muscle?
Don't need it. You see him packing up? Drive over, pull up in the spot next to Tuco's. Pop, headshot, roll out. All these dealers, they know we're here, so the story is, one of them got ideas, decided to kill Tuco, get a cut of the business. Ain't no one gonna see you, and if they do see you, so what? That's why you're perfect. You're no one, you got no connections.
Someone comes in behind me, I'm blocked.
Who's gonna pull in behind you?
Well, I'm guessing someone who likes tacos. What then? What's my exit?
Yeah.
I
Could you
don't
imagine
know.
me? I'll just pull
Get
up.
out
I'm about to
and
give
run.
me some tacos. And I'll
Bad
just pull
knees.
up and play with
Look,
this shit.
the details, that's what I'm paying you for. One day, Tuco's settling up with Dog. He decides to put on his lie detector. Dog's like, what the hell, Tuco just keeps staring at him, then he goes real quiet. You think I'm an idiot, Dog? No way, not me. Tuco doesn't even raise his voice, but suddenly he's got a sawed-off and right in Dog's face. I was behind him.
Damn.
Sickest thing I ever saw to this day, and this, a piece of Dog's skull. So, it's like you said, if Tuco finds out about my, independent ventures, it's gonna be Dog all over again.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I like that story you told with the lie detector.
50 grand.
50 grand.
50 grand.
I'll look into it.
So how does Tuco survive?
Watch yourself. The floor's slick. Thank you, just Waldo. Sorry about the floor.
That's how much he know him. His brother be sending him to get shit. Oh boy. Boy, she mad at you.
I should have told you last night.
You think?
I thought they'd understand once they saw the numbers. Howard can't just stick you in doc review because of something I did, plus at an entirely different law firm. What the hell kind of sense does that make?
I told you this would happen.
This is total BS. I'm talking to him tonight.
Jimmy, no. You'd only make things worse.
I'll explain it to him.
No!
No, goddamn, Jimmy.
I'm not asking you, I'm telling you.
You gonna make this
If
shit
you go
worse
to
than a
Howard,
motherfucker.
you and I, we're done.
Watch him go to Howard.
So we're not done now?
I need this job.
Damn, that job sucks. Do you know how much that sucks? You gotta do that all day. Whew. But I'd be in there with a magnifying glass. Oh my God, damn, I can't see. This shit all running together now.
Chuck. Can you hear me? Can you talk to me? Okay, all right. Here.
Damn, he came over there to give you a piece of his mind. It's just a bitch. That sucks, man. He get to tell you how he feel about you, and you'll never get to say shit. Fuck out of here, man. While he was sitting there up underneath that baked potato wrap, I'd been letting his motherfucking ass have it.
That's the Armalite AR-50. State of the art.
That who I think it is?
Accurate
The
to
gun seller from
2400
Breaking
meters.
Bad.
I've got the
Yep.
loophole Mark IV on it now, but I can always upgrade you to a Schmidt and Bender. The M40. Tried and true, battle tested. Essentially the same rifle used by Marine snipers since 1966. You seem to know this one.
Oh, yeah.
Biggest difference is the stock. It's fiberglass instead of wood. They changed it over in 1970 or so.
Good. Wood. Warped like hell. You get it wet, you put it in the sun, gone. Somebody probably should have figured that out before they sent it into a damn jungle.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't need anything at this time. For your trouble?
Oh, it's no trouble. I make my living on repeat business. When you need what I'm offering, you know how to find me.
No, I swear he's like a fucking GTA character. I think I said that in Breaking Bad. As soon as Chuck wake up, I'll be sitting there right in his face. Now, what I was saying was, that's some bullshit. I'll wake him up with the voice.
Going into the office really takes it out of you, doesn't it?
If I stay too long, yeah.
Guess it's hard not to stay. There's so many important things for you to do there. Like, stick it to Kim Wexler.
I didn't do anything to Kim.
Tell me, when Howard was making his management decisions, was he sitting on your knee with your arm up his ass? Hey, can he talk while you drink a glass of water?
That's uncalled for. And if Howard were my puppet, he certainly wouldn't have recommended you to Davis in Maine. I know you like to think the world revolves around you, Jimmy, but this has nothing to do with you. Not letting us know what you were up to was her mistake.
Oh, come on. You can't be pissed off at her about this.
I'm not. Howard is. I see.
So she didn't know there was anything she was supposed to tell Howard. As far as she was concerned, Cliff Maine was already looped in.
She didn't say anything to us about that.
Well, she wouldn't. She wouldn't want to make me look bad. It was a simple little commercial. It aired once, that's all. And can I remind you, it worked. It worked like a dream.
You see, that's your problem, Jimmy, thinking the ends justify the means. You broke the rules. You turned Kim into your accessory. You embarrassed Howard, who, God help him, inexplicably vouched for you with Cliff Maine. You're my brother. And I love you. But you're like an alcoholic who refuses to admit he's got a problem. Now someone's given you the keys to the school bus, and I'm not going to let you drive it off a cliff. Life is not one big game of let's make a deal.
Yes, it is. I'm Monty Hall. What's behind door number 2? What'll it take, huh? You want me to quit being a lawyer?
That's his thing.
A chip with a machine gun. That's me, right? Huh? So, what do you say? You help Kim, I quit the law.
Because if I were impeding the career of one of my employees for the purpose of compelling you to do something against your will, that would be extortion.
It's a lead pipe cinch. You get away with it. I'm not going to tell anyone. It's real easy.
Right,
You just set things right for
chimp
Kim.
with a
You get her
machine gun.
back in her office, out of doc review, everything back to normal, and I quit the law for good.
Wow.
But I need to hear the words come out of your mouth, okay? You're a man of your word. You're an upstanding man, right?
God's sake, Jimmy.
Come on, Chuck, extort me.
Because you want to believe that deep down I'm some hypocrite.
Let's find out. Come on down, Chuck. Roll around in the dirt with me. All your dreams will come true.
You don't want to be a lawyer. That's between you and the New Mexico State Bar. You want to quit Davison, Maine? Be my guest. Speaking of which, it's an hour's drive to Santa Fe. Even if you leave right now, you're still going to be at least 20 minutes late for work. Another feather in your cap with Clifford, Maine.
On the first day after getting his ass chewed out. That was interesting. He was trying to get him to, oh, you think you holier than thou? Let's see how much you want me gone.
A dead Tuco draws Salamancas like flies. Cartel noses into the business, looks for who hit one of theirs. You gonna be able to keep your secrets then? You don't need him dead. You need him to go away.
You mean snitch? Tell me how that helps me.
You won't have to talk to the cops. You won't have to do any time. There's no killing, but your Tuco problem, it goes away.
How? Wait, is that who I think it is? That's dude from the basement.
It's all there.
Shh. Look at
Let the man count. So, till next time, huh?
Tuco, can you send this man on so we can keep doing our business?
He's got good numbers. He's hustling. What do you think? Solid?
Tight. Tight. I guess that wasn't a big enough bump, you know what I mean?
Yes, I would like to report a fight going on at the El Machicana restaurant in the 5,000 block of Isleta Boulevard. There is a man threatening another man with a gun.
Ooh.
Hey, Gramps. You just hit my car. You see that car that you parked your piece of shit next to? That's mine. I saw it too. You can stand here and deny it?
Guys, I don't know what to tell you. I'm
Oh,
not aware of
guys.
hitting anyone's car, but if I did, I apologize.
6:33.
You keep the change.
Thank you.
Excuse me.
Look! You see that? You did that.
Oh, come on, that'll buff right out.
You're gonna make this all right. You're not leaving until you do.
Insurance, I have very good coverage. I'll take care of this. I'm willing to accept responsibility, but if you're not going through insurance, then I have maybe 20, 30 bucks on me, that's all.
Okay, now you're lying to me. I saw your wallet. You got plenty in there.
I offered to do this the right way. If you can't accept that, then I can't help you. Oh, come on, guys.
I'm not giving you a damn thing.
Now, give me your wallet.
Let's just stay calm here.
Your life worth $400. Hey, Stuco, time to bounce. Yeah, go. No. One lucky old man. What the hell? Let go. Let go. Let go. Let go. Let go.
Just until the cops get there. God damn. The fact that he punches from a boxer, just straight up.
Hands up! Now!
And like I said, I'm assuming he's a boxer, because the only people I haven't seen with that chain is a boxer.
That all you got?
Get on the ground!
Wow. Look at you. Are you gonna have to testify?
The cops witnessed him in the commission of a felony.
That's what he was waiting on.
My wallet in his pocket.
Yep.
Add the gun, he gets a 5 to 10 stretch.
Yo,
You've
that
gotten
was
twice as much for 1/10 the hassle. You would have done the world a favor. You wouldn't look like someone took a lead pipe to your face. Plus, when Tuco gets out, maybe he comes looking for you. Just saying, you went a long way to not pull that trigger. Why?
First, let me start by saying don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you are subscribed, make sure to hit the notification bell. Shout out to all the new viewers. Shout out to all the subscribers. And I have a Patreon with full-length early reactions to things like this. If you like, check it out. Yo, so you know what I liked about what Mike just did? Is right as it was in front of my face, I still didn't understand the gravity of what he did. Like, I'm watching, I'm like, okay, that's the plan. Okay, the cops picked him up. But in my mind, right when they're about to talk, and I want to interrupt the scene, I'm like, well, he's not going to go away for that long. Okay, now look what he did here. He antagonizes him almost to the point where this man wants to grab the wallet from him. See, before, if he just gives him some money, it's one thing, but the man wanted to grab that wallet, became a thing. Okay, then he shows off the weapon. We know he has the weapon on him. Okay, the partner Ignacio, he already know he keeps that weapon on him. Okay, the main thing, the best thing is, I'm thinking, yo, is he gonna have to testify? That's another question I had. Ignacio asked that. He goes, well, the police saw him in the, what he said, in the commission of a felony. It's like, that's why he held on and waited. My thinking was, like, I'm seeing it. I thought I understood fully, but I didn't. He's holding on, and I'm thinking he just wants to hold on so you can see him punching. But it's deeper than that. He holds on. Guy gets punched. Okay, act of violence. But he has his wallet. So, if I'm not mistaken, is that considered strong arm robbery, right? Like, that's not just robbery, right? And so he's punching him. He has his wallet, and he has a gun. So it's armed fucking robbery, right? Like, it's like, and the cops witnessed it. That's fucking dope. And only his cop scumbag brain could come up with it. He has the scumbag tendencies to go along with that. So he knew how to work this, right? And what I liked is, even in watching it, it was deeper than you thought. And then you understand Mike don't like the violence. What I think they were saying is he was a Marine. And he had been in combat. I think that's what they were getting at. When he was holding a sniper rifle, and the fact that he's a sniper, and when he saw the rifle, it was like my old friend. And then the way he complained about them being made out of wood. I'm actually, you know what? Let me look this up real quick. Yep. So he don't really like killing. Unless he absolutely has to, because we've seen him do it when he has to. And now seeing that and the code he has here, it shows that a lot of the stuff he did later on in Breaking Bad is like, oh, so imagine how important that shit is. It puts it in a new light. And this is another thing. When you're watching it trying to figure out, how do we get to the Breaking Bad point? And so to see that now that guy's about to get locked up, it's like, oh, okay, yeah, makes sense. Got it out of Ignacio's head. Ignacio will hold his shit down. All right. So now let's go to Jimmy. He's flawed, but it's something deeper than that. And I don't want to use a term that just seems so just simple, but he is who he is. And what I mean by that is, even at the moment where him and Chuck are clashing, and his brother's letting him know, yeah, this is all on you. You think you can just make a deal? He's like, I'll quit. Good. Just give her job back. He's like, everything isn't a deal. You think you can just get out of this? So he goes, look, Jimmy does. I'll quit if you let her move back up to where she's at. I'll quit. He's like, that's extortion. Now, this is the thing that this covers that I just never put too much thought into. It's something I understood, something I knew, but I never put too much thought into it. And it's that how careful lawyers got to be. First off, in Breaking Bad, we would see him collect a single dollar from people. And he was like, okay, now we can talk. Right? Now I work for you. We can talk. Right? So he understands that. And he's quick with that. And he's quick to utilize those rules that they live by to try to, and the reason I bring that he's quick to use it is, in this case, he was using it against Chuck. And Chuck outright said it. I'm glad that he explained what was happening in that scene to me, because I would have missed that also. it wasn't just, okay, he's trying to get Kim back her job and he'll give up his job for it. It was about him trying to prove his brother has a little bit of Jimmy in him. And he's like, pause, that sounds crazy. But he's like, you want me to do that? Nah, I'm not doing that. And which leads me back to not my original, but what I ended up landing on. And it's this. Chuck believes in the law a lot. Chuck believes in what they do for a living a lot. So does Kim. So does Howard. All of them, I see this and I'm like, oh, no. They take this profession serious. Why? They're at the highest level. They're not doing the shit that we saw Jimmy doing with the elders at first. The deeds and excuse me, not the deeds, the wills. You know what I mean? And so he's not doing elder law. They're doing big high stakes shit that could pay the bills and keep the lights on in a building like what's at Davis and Maine, right? And we'll get to that. So how they come at it is like, yo, Jimmy, you got to tread lightly. And that's the thing. When he says a chimp with a machine gun, it's one thing to say that, but then just picture it. It's like chimps are strong, right? They could pick up a machine gun. They're smart. They might be able to understand. Not might. They could figure out that if I pull this, it'll fire. But they're still a chimp. This is not Planet of the Apes. That motherfucker will be wobbling all over the place. And that's what Jimmy is right now with the law. He doesn't quite understand the seriousness of what's going on. And he's treating it as he said, yo, the end, he thinks the end is justify the means. And he sees everything he does as a means to an end. And that's what I mean by he is who he is. It's just, he's attempting to get it done by any means. But that's not what that is. They have to play very carefully. Because once your reputation is ruined as a lawyer, look, I'm going to use an example. I know people in politics. Rudy Giuliani? That ring a bell? Okay? like once your reputation is ruined, it's like you got tarred and feathered. Not just by the people who won't come utilize your services anymore, but it seems by the community also. Why? Because you make them look bad, and it's hard enough having their job. Lawyers already look down in our society, and I remember growing up, being a child, and there was, in 90% of the things that I watched that was adult, if a lawyer was on there, they would make a joke about lawyers being scumbags and money hungry and all this, which a part of that is anti-Semitic. Let's be real about that. And what happens is, in here, he's not careful. That it should be a sniper rifle. It should be direct. My man has a machine gun, and he's just doing what he thinks needs to be done. But that's not what it's about. Why? So now we get to Davis and Maine. Well, remember, I'm talking about like how at HHM it seems to be about like the law. They really take that serious, but it's a business, right? It's a practice. They're trying to run it. Okay, Davis and Maine, same thing. But the thing with them is, and they laid this out. This is something that I didn't cover in my last video. I'm just talking about liability. But another thing, and a big thing is, she goes, hey, this case isn't paying our bill. Excuse me, isn't paying our bills. This isn't keeping the lights on, right? They're not going to get a payout from this for a long time. Also, the one case isn't the end all be all for them. For Jimmy, though, it is. And that's the biggest thing with this. Right now, just a few episodes ago, he's just an elder lawyer. But now look at him. So this means everything to him. So he's risking stuff. Whereas for them, they're not. No, this doesn't mean everything to them. Okay? The next thing is, it was interesting that they still didn't fire him. And I know they said the whole initiative thing, yo, that's bullshit. And I like when that woman said, don't act like you don't know the reason. Because that's one of those things where it's almost like with Jimmy, you were talking to a kid. A kid will know a reason, and they'll play dumb like they don't get why they're being chastised. And you be like, dog, you know what you did here. Or and don't try to talk like you don't get why this is an issue. You get why this is an issue. They made it plain. The partners. The fact that he had to sit down with all those partners, for one, lets you know something up. Because one of them probably off someplace golfing. The other one is making calls trying to get some big clients. They not, right? And then the other one, he's the face of it. He's doing the business shit. We've seen him. And so the fact they all are around, that's the utmost seriousness. They said something very important. And I wonder if they're going to go deeper into this. Our clients don't really like things like this. And I wonder if it's just a thing of, as I said in the reaction, that there's an issue with, it makes it look like, yo, I'm dealing with some rinky-dink lawyers that, you find down by the courthouse or some shit. That's what it, but it could be also that they have some people that want to keep their business low and they don't want any, you know what I mean? And I wonder if there's a little bit of that. His and Kim's relationship, yo, I just feel like he's going to fuck her over. And I don't mean he's trying to. I just feel like in the end, because you see how even after all this happened, she's still not, it's not a thing where and I'm not even saying she needs to yell at him or anything, but she still just explained the seriousness of the situation to him. And when she says, I need this job, yo, it's going to be tragic if he fucks up and it comes back on her. Because no matter what, she spoke up for you. And this means something, I'm assuming, very much in that world. You spoke for somebody. They're adults. And that was another thing. When he was making it seem as if, yo, I showed initiative. And they were looking like, that's supposed to mean something to me? You think, like, you doing it? Like, use your mind. We not children here. This, I did something, so I should be rewarded for it. You're like, this is the real world. Jimmy wasn't getting that. But I feel like that same mindset of his is going to affect Kim, right? Hey, this was a good episode, man. I really liked it. Yeah, as y'all can tell, I had a lot to say. Hey, next episode.